Hello everybody, this is TheRiverSaint, and I am here watching I'm shoutcasting another game, and we are going to look at Fedzski, who is one of my buddies over at KBMOD, and he's playing mid lane Kassadin. Anyway, on the blue side, we have a Scared of Girls, Jarvan the Fourth, Kassadin, Vayne, Infernal Alistar, and a General Wukong. And on the other team, we have a Not Connected, a Gnar, an Acolyte Lee Sin, a Corki, and a Braum. I have no idea what the Not Connected thing is anymore, so here's hoping he gets into game. I don't like seeing 5v4s, and casting 5v4s is no fun. So let's hope that he shows up. And I don't think people like win. I don't even think people like winning just because of an AFK. Never feels right. You know what I mean. But anyway, so the matchups are going to be Gnar top versus Wukong, and this Wukong was actually the GP from last game. Last game he didn't have the greatest game. Let's hope that he can pull it together this game. In the bottom lane we have an Infernal Alistar and a Vayne versus a Corki and a Braum. Obviously, for the lane matchup, Corki and Braum should really just destroy that Vayne, but here's hoping that they can manage to pull it out, because if they get to the late game, the Kassadin and the Vayne are going to be really, really hard to deal with. Jarvan also being able to jump down on any target and really lock them down, so we'll see if that manages to work out. And oh, it's a Yasuo that we don't have showing up. He's going to be their mid laner versus the Kassadin. I don't like Yasuo. Nothing about him do I like. I think he's a cool champ and cool design and stuff, but I hate playing against him, and I hate having him on my team, because whenever you have a Yasuo on your team, he's awful, and whenever he's on the other team, he's a god. So, has Yasuo managed to show up? No, he has not. At least not as far as I've seen. So I don't think Red Team will try anything fancy, because they don't have a fifth player right now. Here's hoping he connects in within the next few minutes. Yeah. Gnar going top, and the Gnar is obviously going to get pretty strong as well. He scales really well. Great team fighting champ. Let's get this arranged. All right. Lee Sin spotting out the enemy team. Will he go for it? I think that would be a very bad idea, but it would be kind of funny, so I wish he would have gone for it. Yasuo still has not showed up. If he shows up late, it'd be better than nothing, but he is going to miss out on quite a bit of XP, which you don't want Kassadin getting ahead at all, as Link would know from his matchup with LeBlanc. RIP. Alright. Wukong going up top. Nothing too crazy. Kassadin starting with the Flask to try and get a little bit of defense against the Yasuo if he starts to harass, but might not have needed it if Yasuo doesn't even show up. Might actually see these.
Welcome to the internet, your gateway to adventure.
Welcome, Crispy Clean, to the new fall. Welcome to the internet. I fucking love it. That's my favorite following sign ever. Wukong going around the safe way to top. I think Gnar was waiting for him, wanting to get into a level 1 scrap. Yasuo is still not showing up. I love that so much. Alright, let's get into the game though. Braum taking a little bit of Braum giving a little harass, but Corki completely missing his phosphorus bomb. Lee Sin just chilling, getting his blue buff. Where's the Jarvan? Oh, he picked up his golems and then actually instantly went over here. Yasuo has connected, so he's gonna get to his lane quite a bit late, but hopefully he can do a little bit of damage. X Crispy and Clean, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. I don't know if I can't remember if I just was laughing too hard to actually say anything, but Alistar getting shredded by the Corki harass. Phosphorus bomb doing a lot of damage. That mixed damage just really kills. Vayne starting to do a little bit. Flash going down onto the Corki. Corki's going to go down for first blood. No, he will not. Yes, he will. Alistar getting the kill. Vayne is going to start pushing up on this Braum, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Alistar probably should have just waited the extra second, but Kassadin level 3 over this Yasuo, so Yasuo's going to have a bad time in this lane for a while.
Welcome to the internet.
Hey, bro,
your
man.
Gateway to adventure.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the internet. Your gateway to adventure. I love it. A lot of damage going down on this Vayne, or onto this Alistar from the Vayne. The True Silver Bolts making Braum have a bad time. Lee Sin coming in for the gank on Fedzski. Will he manage to get anything? No. Fedzski's just going to wait right here, but he's going to get spotted out by the ward. And now he's sort of in a bad place, but he's going to E, and will he manage to get away? I think he will. No, but he's going to get knocked up. Fedzski's going to go down for second blood. The Ignite is on him. Yasuo picking up a much-needed kill because he was down in farm 4 to 15. This looks like it's going to be a heated game as well. Wukong up top, down about 9 CS onto Nara, which doesn't surprise me really. Nara's a very hard lean opponent. There's a lot of those Q's boomerangs are just really, really annoying. Wukong coming in onto them. He's wasted a lot of mana with that W, but Wukong's great for late game. He's actually the person I mained to get to when I was still climbing the ladder. He was who I mained for a while. He was very, very strong. The passive on him stacks really well with masteries that give bonus AD or MR and armor for as many people that are around you. Vayne gonna take a little bit of harass here, not being able to put too much back with the Braum shield coming up, and that's about it for there. Lee Sin coming down, but he is standing right on top of a ward. They know about it. If either of them get stunned or anything, though, they're going to have a problem. Lee Sin coming over to Tribrush, but they're going to know. They're surely not going to stick around, are they? No. Vayne's trying to disengage as quickly as she can, but Vayne is going to get flashed. Getting knocked up under the turret. Lee Sin will not go down. Jarvan is here for the counter gank, but there's not going to be much they can do about it. Braum completely out of mana. Wukong up top, starting to get a little bit of harassed on this Nara. He's going to be able to start pulling ahead here. If he has more sustain than him, just from how many potions he has. But he is going to back off, go back to lane. Kassadin is still up a bit on the Yasuo in the mid lane, but all the action really seems to be coming down in the bot lane. Jarvan down here to try to stop any counter ganks that may be coming through, but I don't think anything is going to happen. He might be trying to go in, but he was standing on top of a ward, so bot lane knows to play safe on the red team. Nara going back to base. Kassadin going in, or is getting pinged to go in by Jarvan, but there's not really much he can do. He's just going to clear his jungle. Nara using his teleport to get back top, so if there's ever a team fight in bottom lane, he will not be able to get there. Wukong with the Ignite instead of teleport. I don't like taking Ignite on top laners anymore. The only ones I take them on are, like Riven, but I'd rather play Riven somewhere else. Vayne trying to get a little bit of harass on Braum. Already pretty low, though. I don't know how wise it is, but he does not have... There's nothing they were able to do about it. Smiting down, but Lee Sin is going to be here for the counter gank. They're going to go in on Jarvan, taking a lot of damage, popping his flash, but they are not going to be able to do much. Oh, the damage all getting popped onto Yasuo onto the turret shot, the E and the Jarvan impale. Great job by their mid lane. And Yasuo just getting a little bit too greedy. I think he didn't realize how far he would shoot under the turret. Lee Sin coming in for the counter gank or to look for the low HP Jarvan, but not going to matter. Now, Lee Sin is over here. He's going to be spotted by the ward, and he has someone on every side of him, but he also has his team to back him up. So if he's not careful, he could get kind of damaged by this Jarvan. He's not going to not have smite for his stuff, though. And he is going to steal away the big minion, but the teleport is coming down from from Wukong. No, Kassadin, excuse me. I was going to say, Nara doesn't have... but Lee Sin's going to get everything popped on him. He's going to go down. They're going to give the kill to Jarvan. The exhaust and teleport coming out for him. That is very good for the Jarvan. He's 2-0 right now, 15 farm, equal with Lee Sin. Lee Sin's going to start getting a little bit behind. I think he's going to have he's going to start having trouble if he starts trying to fight with him. Fedzski from the inside of the game messaging me saying things are better this game. Yes, they seem to be. You are up 1k gold exactly. Wukong trying to push out. He's right on top of a ward, so they're going to know he's back in base, and Nar's going to have freedom to push here for a moment. Plus, they know he's not going to teleport anywhere. He's actually down 44 CS to 53 on Nar, while Kassadin has taken advantage, is still ahead in CS 46 to 44, but Yasuo does have a kill from that first blood on him. Vayne's starting to fight with his Corki a little bit. Not much they can do, though. Corki's going to try and hold the lane about here with Braum, make sure nothing too fancy can happen. And Vayne and Alistar are going to go back to lane. Try not to say harder than you think. A lot of damage coming in from Fedzski actually onto this. Jarvan here, will he? No, Jarvan does not quite have his ult. He's still level 5. How close is he to level 6? Very close to level 6. If he would have just cleared one more camp, he could have come in. That would have definitely been a kill onto this Yasuo. But Yasuo instead is going to get out with his life and not having to pop any summoner spells. No, except for his flash, which is a pretty big summoner spell. So I lied to you. Wukong asking for help top from the J4. J4 is going to... Looks like he's going to start walking up there and see what he can do. He's going to take a little bit of damage from Mega Gnar, but he's not going to get into anything too bad. Gnar's going to be very hard to kill now, but now that his Mega Gnar is about to go down, J4 will be able to come up and hopefully they can get a kill, but it looks like he's going to ward right here at a very good time because J4 is just going to back off and go back mid towards this Yasuo, who does get the ult out. Will he get the Cataclysm? Yes, he will. He's going to get out just because he's going to eat over Kassadin, but then go down anyway. So things are looking great for the blue team this game as opposed to last game. J4 is starting to get into a scrap with this Lee Sin. I don't know why. He probably could have fought that. They both have, except Lee Sin does have the red buff. But, oh, the Dragon Kick coming through. He does not realize that a Wukong's right there, actually taking the Q from Lee Sin while he dashed in. And the damage from his ult is going to just shred this Lee Sin. Lee Sin down a lot of gold now, about 800 from Jarvan. Down, we got a little bit of scrapping up here. Wukong has the double buffs now, so he's going to be able to spam everything, but will Gnar be able to finish him off? No, he will not. As to be expected, I think. Kassadin does have his ult, so he's probably going to be looking for some roams here soon, especially to try and get this Vayne. But Vayne is actually winning lane, 74 CS to 66, which is not a good sign for the red team. She also has 2 assists, which aren't a lot of gold, but it's definitely more than what Corki has, 0, 1, and 0. So anything that Vayne can do to get ahead now will really help them out until Corki hits his Triforce. But Corki only has the Phage Diamond. Let's see how much gold he has. Now, if Corki goes back to base, he's not going to be able to buy anything either. He must have just backed recently. He only has 500 gold. Lee Sin down here is going to try and... Looks like he's going to try and fight, but J4 is here for the counter gate. He will be able to ult and probably try and stop them, but Lee Sin getting instantly knocked away, missing the Q. He's going to go down from all 3 of them. He needed that damage to hit, but he's going to flash away. Corki going down low, trying to scrap at the Vayne. The teleport coming in from Gnar. They're going to need to back out now, or they are all going to get ulted, but the teleport will be canceled. Yasuo is here as well, but Kassadin is in the wing works as well. Alistar getting the flash up, and he's going to headbutt Jarvan back in. Great play from him. Vayne picking up the kill. And Kassadin's just here like, hey, I could help if anyone needs it, but he's not going to need it. I'm surprised Lee Sin managed to get out of there. The Condemn didn't quite stun him, and they're going to pick up the first dragon of the game. And they actually did pull out Gnar's teleport for that, but blue team is really starting to stack their lead here. 17k to 14.7. Kassadin going in on this Lee Sin will definitely manage to pick him up as soon as his ult comes up, or until his E comes up. Another blade. Yeah, so trying to get a little bit of revenge for his turret. I don't think he will, though, and he might actually cost him his life. Gnar will definitely get top turret while they're going, and he's actually going to run towards Gnar and hope he can help versus the Wukong and the Alistar. He should be able to. Together, they could probably they could probably fight. Actually, with the Wukong, they'll have to be careful. And no, they're just going to let them disengage, and Wukong's going to farm his lane. Is broken and destroyed lane. 64 farm to 91 in the top lane, so Gnar is getting the better of him there, but Wukong did pick up a kill. I think that was in bot lane earlier. Lee Sin 0-3. He's going to need some help soon. Or he's going to need to start stacking armor, because the only thing he has is a Stalker's Blade Warrior. While Jarvan is ahead. Only by a little bit by the looks of it, but he does have a lot more gold than him, and he's sitting on about 1 grand in his bank account. Yasuo and Kassadin get into a little bit of a scrap here. I don't think Yasuo wants to fight him, but we'll see how much damage he can do. No, Kassadin's going to just back off. But then he's going to go back in, dodging the tornado, and they're going to disengage. While down in bot lane, there's a little bit of scrapping going on. Alistar going in on this Corki. Vayne popped in the final hour, going to go in, ulting and flashing, but they are not going to be able to manage to push him off, so they're just going to go for the Braum instead. But Vayne is actually taken pretty low by this Corki, going back in on him. Will she go down? Yes, she will from the rocket. But Braum is going to pick up the kill. It's not what they needed, but at least Alistar now has a... at least Corki now has a support, while Alistar comes in and punches the hell out of Corki, making him sit down. Revenge for his support coming in. In the mid lane, there's a lot of scrapping going on. Kassadin getting down low. Wukong flash ulting in, taking out the Yasuo very quickly, and he's also going to take out the Lee Sin. Wukong is having a much better game this game than last game, and the pink ward went down. Don't know why. Don't know why. I think they just wanted for the... I guess for the ward. I don't know if it's worth putting a pink there, though. Neganar did just buy his Sunfire Cape, though, so he'll be a little bit tankier and able to scrap a little bit longer with Wukong and get the magic damage in from his ult. I'll start taking a little bit of damage from Braum, but Braum is not exactly a powerhouse when it comes to damage. I also need to work on not speaking so fast when there's no action going on, which I tend to do a lot. I'll start pushing the Braum back, and Vayne is just going to pick up a free kill. Wow, so free. As the gods and I'm a cutie pies chat would say. A little bit of damage coming in from Kassadin, but I think he realizes that Nara is coming down. He's going to try and get away, and it's very hard to catch a Kassadin. But no, he does not realize Nara's there. He's actually going to keep fighting. He's going to do a lot more damage. Is he going to ult away? Yes, he will. He should be able to get away. No, the ult's going to come through, and will he go down? No, he will not, but the ult comes through from the Cataclysm comes through from J4, trying to hold on to this Nar, but he's going to take them both out if they're not careful. Oh, he's got Mega Nar getting popped, and now looks like Jarvan is going to have to run for it. Will he get away? No, he will not. So 2 for 1 and a shutdown going to Nar. Not good for the blue team. Man, problem with drinking all this water and Monster YA cast is you got to pee a lot. Ugh. So things are looking good for the blue team. They're up about 4k gold, and Vayne has 3 kills, and that's exactly what they wanted, is to try and get her snowball. And Wukong also has 3 kills, so his ult is going to do ridiculous damage along with the great CC. Now they're going to go in on this Corki very quickly. Kassadin teleporting in, but I don't think he's going to manage to finish him off. Yes, he will. He's going to ult onto the Corki and take him out. Nar coming in, trying to get the slow off with his Q, and he will. He's going to start doing a lot of damage to this Vayne, but the heal getting popped out. Wukong coming in as well. He does pop his ult, but he's not going to manage to knock anyone up. Yes, he will. But they're going to flash out and try and disengage while while Alistar goes in deep. Lee Sin coming up from behind, managing to take out the Vayne, getting some much-needed gold for her. Ulting, and with a great kick onto Alistar, but Alistar is so tanky, very difficult to chase him, while Wukong and Kassadin are going to manage to take out the Lee Sin, who went in a little bit too far. But Yasuo is pushing on mid, managing to take the turret. Alistar still getting away. Great play. Headbutting and then flashing over the wall. Wukong and... who is that? Jarvan fighting on the Nar and the Braum. And they're going to manage to take him out as well. Double kill for the Wukong. 5 and 0 for him. Forgot to switch the view there, but that is okay. They're going to take out the Scuttle Crab, be the Captain Scud that he knows his team to be. Jarvan going in on this Yasuo. He should be able to fight him. 87 farm and 87 farm and only 1 kill on Yasuo, but he's going to start getting a little damage from the magic from the armor penetration that he gets from ulting. Jarvan popping the ult, and now Kassadin is here to say, hey, this is my lane, this is my kill. Great job from the blue team there. 19 kills to 5, so blue team's looking up, looking way better this game. 30k to 23k. We're using the RuneScape Ks. Sweeping lens being picked up by Yasuo. Yasuo pick not working out. I don't know if it was... well, he did get the first blood, but that's the only kill he's got so far, and only he He has about 5k gold as opposed to Kassadin 6.6k. But Kassadin has 5 kills, so he's starting to get pretty damn scary, along with Vayne, who's going to come in, but nothing happened there. And Wukong's actually got massive damage now. He's got the Tiamat and the Brutalizer, so anyone standing his way with the ult is going to just take huge, huge damage, as we've seen a few times already. Jarvan picking up the Rando and Zoman, so he's just going to be the tank and front line that their team needs. Vayne up here trying to duel with Meganar, but she does not realize that Lee Sin is right behind him. Honestly, if I was her, she should keep fighting. She's going to be able to 2v1 because Lee Sin is already incredibly low. Pop in the final hour, keep going on, but she's just going to get kicked away, and that was a disengage that I think was probably wise. Lee Sin would have had to have come in a little bit sooner, but she took too much damage from the silver bolts. But Alistar's going to come in. Meganar getting popped. He does have ult, but he's not going to be able to do anything. He's just going to get shredded by the Vayne, ulting them both away. Flashing in and now managing to take out both of them. Double kill, not good for the red team. Their tankiest member and their probably most useless member taken out instantly. Blue team going to set up for the dragon now. I don't think Corki and Alistar should try and contest this, especially since they don't even have a jungler now. They're going to shred this very quickly and hopefully go for the top turret. Now, Phosphorus Bomb going down on this Wukong. Will he manage to kill him? Yes, he will, because of the Tiamat damage and from the E damage. I forget the name of that. Something Strike. Cloud Strike? No, that's not it. Let's look. Trinity Force finally being picked up by Corki, so he will get a little bit of a power spike, but it might be a little too late. Nimbus Strike. That's what it is. Red team actually agreeing to the surrender, so blue team is going to win this game. Great game by both of them, by both teams, but blue team will pick it up. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or come watch me at twitch.tv/TheRiverSaint. I stream these every day and I absolutely love it. So, thank you for watching. Also, I have the best follower sound ever.